on. It basically was just something that I worked on. Like you said earlier in the show, I started something called Batavia's Best. I started as a pro sports blog, just with friends, just reporting on basically our opinions on the pro sports world. I quickly got into high school sports. They kind of faded off, went their separate ways. And once I got into high school sports, that's when the site really started to grow and take on a life of its own. And over the years, I guess some guys over at the Daily saw what I was doing. Publisher Michael Messerly, editor John Anderson, Chris Metcalf, and Nate Ryder. They brought me in, and it's really been a marriage made in heaven so far.
Yeah, I mean, I started noticing it. I mean, how long did you start Batavia's Best?
About 5 years ago, a couple of years out of high school. I was coaching for a while at Batavia High School at the modified level and the JV level. I coached JV baseball for a couple of years. I first started getting into education. That's what I went to school for. That didn't work out. So I've always wanted to become a sports writer, and that's how I started Batavia's Best about 5 years ago.
Yeah, I want some of our young listeners out there that, you aspire to do something. Were there times, or many times, I'm assuming that you weren't getting paid for some of this. You were just doing it because you wanted to build a brand and build a resume and build a following, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I did sell a little bit of advertising on the website, but that was really just to make ends meet as far as the website was concerned, pay the hosting fee, and so on and so forth. But yeah, it was a lot of long hours with not so much in my pocket. But when you love to do something, you'll do it for free.
Absolutely, and let me ask you about learning how to do things. How helpful was it to actually be out there in the field versus listening? I mean, you went to school for education, so you didn't learn a lot about the journalism world in the classroom. You learned about it out in the field. How helpful? I mean, were there some trials and errors, or things? Is there advice you'd give to young people now that might want to follow a similar path about what you learned by kind of going out and diving in with both feet?
I think you hit the nail on the head. I mean, I didn't have any experience as far as education was concerned in the journalism field. I really just learned by going out, meeting with coaches, meeting with players, and trying to trial error over the years, and it's really worked out. I mean, you just gotta be comfortable with yourself. I think the hardest thing to get over is really getting started, going out there and being visible at the event. But once you do that, it's really easy kind of to move forward and try new things.
So was it kind of sad? I mean, I saw the last post you had on November 24th being the last thing for Batavia's Best. Is that it? You're going to close up shop there at some point soon? I know Batavia Daily News is where people are going to be able to see your stuff now. But what's the future of that URL? Is it going to go away someday, or you want to leave it up there as kind of a living, breathing, well, maybe not breathing, but living organism of your work?
I might leave it up there for a little while just to see what can become of it. Maybe I take it in a different direction. I don't want to compete with my new employer. Obviously, that wouldn't be a good thing. So I'm leaving it up there right now. I got a couple months left that I got to catch up on hosting payments, and once we reach that point, I'll really have to decide what to do with it moving forward. But yeah, for the time being, it's remaining stagnant right now in the internet world.
Well, I can tell you that I'm real happy for you. It's good to see young people still getting in the business, following their dreams. And I know there's a lot of folks that are negative about the media business, but folks, people are always going to want to read about sports teams and sports news, and yeah, they're going to want to watch videos too. But it's good to see a young man following his passion, and I admire you, young man. Way to go, Alex.
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
You can find him on Twitter at Alex Brasky. That's Brasky. B as in boy, D as in David, N as in news. How about Batavia Daily News? So follow him there. He's good. He also, I love his rules, and he probably has never known that. But I know when I used to work with the DNC, you don't need to praise other media sources, but now I can do that. So congrats to him. And thanks everybody for listening. I appreciate it. John Martino will be sitting in